Hi, I'm Charlie from thesleeproom.com and I'm going to talk to you about a few of our beds. What we've got here is our Build-A-Bed section, and we've got 5 bases and 7 headboards. This is our Mimosa headboard, which has got individual embroidered buttons, which are all hand done in Jaipur in India. They're then sent to our upholsterers in Nottingham, who then make this lovely upholstered headboard using this Belgian linen with sort of contrast piping detail. So it's a kind of East meets West headboard idea we've had, which we launched a couple of weeks ago and has done incredibly well. And what's nice about it is it's got our house linen fabric on, which matches loads of our other beds and loads of our other bed bases, so that you can get anything from something like this, which is a lift-up ottoman for those that have got sort of storage issues, or if you are more inclined to go something like a guest bed, where the mattress pulls out and lifts up to form a king size or super king bed. The aim of our latest collection is to allow customers to mix and match as many products as possible without it being too matchy-matchy, too sort of cheap hotel room. You know, we've got exactly matching bedside tables with chested drawers and everything else. There are a few anomalies to that here. So for our Mimosa headboard, which I just showed you, we have actually got a matching Mimosa ottoman, so we're guilty of matching things. But sometimes it kind of works, and I think this is so lovely. And it's got all the storage space which everyone's demanding, because everyone's living in smaller and smaller flats, that I think it works well in the range, and it can be mixed with so many of our other products. This bedside table is called Jaipur, and it's so named because it's manufactured in Jaipur for us. It's all made of bone inlay, and it's got this grey resin. And the way they make it is they hand carve all these tiny pieces of bone, which all come from camels, it's camel bone, and they then lay it onto the base of the table, and then they pour a resin, which is this grey colour here, liquid onto the bedside table. It's not a liquid, it's a paste. And then once it dries, they take it off, and you end up with this sort of beautiful finish, and the bone handles kind of make it look a little bit more interesting, I think, than a lot of other versions out there. We've brought out a range of linen which is called Lazy Linen, which is 100% Belgian linen, and what's special about it is you don't need to iron it, which is great for lazy heads like me. You literally put it in the washing machine, leave it to hang over the banisters or whatever overnight, and the next morning it's got a slightly sort of crushed effect, which is kind of adds to its charm, but it doesn't have the sort of big horrible creases you get normally from linen, and it's because of the yarn, the way it's actually woven, that it's like this. And it comes in 4 colours. We've got it in the natural, which is this one here, we've got it in the white, we've got it in grey, and we've got it in pink. And what's really encouraging is that not only are we selling loads of it, but also our customers are confident enough to mix the colours and things, which kind of makes it, I think, more interesting, quite groovy. So here, the fact you've got the natural and the white just makes it a little bit more interesting. And I think it's a turn up for the books for us, because when we launched it, we imagined that everyone would just want white, and it hasn't been the case at all.